DailyPay is very simply put the ability to get your money as you earn it for whatever you need, whether you need to spend it or you want to save it. DailyPay gives you the opportunity to watch your earnings accumulate as you're working and then use that money. You have choice and control over the money that you make. Absolutely. You know, there was this really interesting trend that started probably about 6 or 7 years ago with on-demand everything. You can press a button and you can get a car come to your house. You can press another button and have a place to stay no matter where you are or what time of day it is. You can press another button and have food delivered to you. Why are we waiting for 2 weeks to get a paycheck? Why not press a button and have your pay when you need it? After all, it's your money, you've earned it, you should be able to have access to it. Oh, absolutely. Think about the last time that you had a new job. No matter what job it was, and this probably has happened throughout my entire career, when you start that job, it's never directly aligned with the payroll timeline of the company. So you're usually waiting 3 weeks to get your first paycheck, or you get a partial paycheck for the first week that you worked until you can catch up with the system. And if you're any type of family in America right now, that might not match up with the financial needs of your household. So when you can go to a company and know that you start on day one, you earn money on day one, and you can access it if you need it, starting with day one, it's a tremendous pull into a business. So companies are using it to differentiate themselves from competitors in the market. They're also using it as a way to show their employees that they actually care about them. And if they come and work for their company, they're keeping their best financial interests in mind. And right now, coming out of COVID, everybody needs a little bit of help from everybody else. My gosh, the DailyPay Marketplace could possibly be the best announcement that we've made. And I know there's a lot of great announcements that we've made, especially being able to save your pay as you earn it. But with the Marketplace, we're now giving companies that have been really interested in working with us the ability to connect into our ecosystem in a much more fluid way. So the Marketplace offers many capabilities. The first is we have an API. So you can now easily connect DailyPay and everything that we share, including the DailyPay balance, into an existing infrastructure or interface. That makes it really simple for somebody to log into one place and see their DailyPay balance and other critical information from a company that they work for. The second thing companies can do in the Marketplace is white label our solution. Maybe somebody else wants to look like they're offering the same financial wellness benefit that we do at DailyPay without having to build it internally. I mean, look, Ryan, we spent almost 6 years building this. We've learned a lot. We've made a lot of mistakes. We've hit a lot of obstacles. We've overcome them all after 6 years of just focusing on nothing but flawless execution in this space. Somebody else should be able to take advantage of that. And the Marketplace allows many companies to do that and invest and share something that they can feel really confident with their customers. But the third way is with companies that want to do marketing related programs with us. Over the last couple years, we have built an ecosystem of over 3 million employees. It's employees that could be customers of your potential business. It's employees that could be new customers for your business. Why not work with us on creating a marketing program to get in front of those customers with your retail related offer, with your banking offer, and really make a connection that adds to the financial wellness and opportunities that these customers are looking for. Sure. So, like I said, the Marketplace offers many different options based on what the banks and financial institutions' goals are. For example, if you're a neobank and you're just starting out and you're looking to showcase benefits to somebody, DailyPay offers a really unique opportunity. With DailyPay, we're the only company that creates money. And Jason, our CEO and founder, talks about this all the time. As you're working, we're creating the daily pay balance. So now, instead of a new neobank looking for customers and not knowing if they even have money to use to open that bank account, they'll know in working with DailyPay, these are people who have worked, they've earned money, they've got money in their pay balance. It's the perfect time to get a marketing message in front of them. So there's one benefit there that just makes it smart marketing. But additionally, from an integration standpoint, think about it. When you work, your daily pay balance goes up. People get excited. People are checking their daily pay balance multiple times a week. During the course of a pay period, your checking account balance goes down. And really, who wants to log in and see that their checking account balance has gotten smaller? So you're waiting until payday to get that exciting opportunity. If you can integrate the daily pay balance into a banking interface, there's more reason for you to go in and check what's happening in that banking interface. It's more opportunity for banks to get relevant messages and offers in front of you that you might not have known about. Something that can add value, help you save, help you get ahead of the curve, and that's really great. Yeah, I mean, it really starts with the end company's consumer goals, right? So whether you're a bank, whether you're a fintech, whether you're an insurance company, whether you're a retailer or a merchant, you first have to start and ask yourself, what am I trying to do? How am I trying to connect with a customer? For retailers, for example, right now, a retailer needs to wait until their buyers or their consumers have money. That could mean that you're waiting until the 15th or the 30th to have somebody come into your retail store or your location. What if you could get ahead of the curve, knowing when people are making money and have money available to them? You can then potentially offer them a discount to choose your brand or your retail shop over somebody else's. This gives you competitive advantage in the market for any retailer or merchant, which also then at the same time is providing a service to the employee. Maybe an employee is working that night shift. They get off work at 11 o'clock at night or 2 o'clock in the morning. They know they have to go to the grocery store, but they've got to watch the kids the next day. If there's a retailer that knows about that and is open and can cater to them, wouldn't that be a great win-win for everybody? The employee thinks, wow, this company's staying open just for me and is going to help service my needs and give me a discount for coming to the store. The store, on the other hand, is benefiting from getting a group of people coming in, buying from them, and creating a loyal base just by being able to understand what's in their pay balance and how they can support it. There's endless possibilities. Across other fintechs, it really comes down to the same question. How can you best connect with your potential new customer or your existing customer? But it comes down to this pay balance, right? The key is when DailyPay created the ability to see your pay balance and have absolute pay transparency, it not only helps the employee understand how much money they have so they can manage their bills better, but it enables the entire financial ecosystem to appreciate how to better connect with people, because now they're having a relevant conversation. I used to work in email marketing a million years ago, and we used to tell companies that were in the consumer business to send out emails with the subject line of what the value is, because if it wasn't relevant then, it would sit in someone's inbox until somebody needed it, and then they say, oh yeah, I remember, I need to get flowers, I think I saw an offer. They would Google it in their email box and it would come up, but it's a guessing game. The daily pay balance and the integration with the DailyPay Marketplace eliminates the guessing game for the entire financial industry. Now you can connect with consumers in a very intelligent way. It's about creating value. I mean, really, when you have that data and you can create value for the merchant and the consumer, the financial institution and the consumer, that's where everybody wins. And right now, with so many companies looking at providing pay equity and pay transparency, and with such a focus on just DE&I in every business, there's an opportunity to really do something good for the community and look into the data as far as you want to go and really create some interesting and innovative programs.
Excellent. I think that's all the questions we've got here. But one other one that maybe if I can kind of follow up on here being at Money 2020 and kind of taking a look beyond on-demand pay here, what are maybe some of the interesting topics or conversations that you've had with people that you're kind of like, either A, this is exciting because you're finally seeing the industry go in this direction, or kind of maybe didn't necessarily see that one coming, but you're starting to see organizations kind of cater toward. Curious on kind of your thoughts.
Well, the question I think we're all asking ourselves is if Jesus really does love Bitcoin, and I just don't know if we know the answer to that. So that's something that was new to all of us. But I think, the introduction of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is kind of fascinating, especially here at Money 2020, and the question of commodity, like gold is a commodity. Is Bitcoin going to be the unlimited commodity, and how is that going to move into a consumer-facing future? I saw a couple booths that had ATMs for cryptocurrency, different things like that, and I think that it's something that, as the next wave, we all need to look into. If you think about it, it wasn't that long ago. It was probably like 2008 when fintech actually even started to exist. And it came out of the recession and the need to find new ways to connect. And this is an industry that grew out of nowhere in the past, 10, 15 years. Now we're going to come up on the next wave of innovation. And I kind of think it has to be crypto and Bitcoin. Like, who knows?